Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, and before we do hop into the video, I did just want to let you guys know that I do actually live stream Go Battle League content live on YouTube 4 times a week right here on this channel. I live stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central, and Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central. So if that's something that you are interested in checking out, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on notifications and set them to all so that way you'll be notified when I do go live. Thanks so much, guys. Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here for a second time this video, and in today's video we are back taking a look at some memes in the Retro Cup. Guys, now that I've hit Legend, I've been having a ton of fun trying out some meme teams, and I feel like people are really undervaluing rock types in the current meta. A lot of people, now that Bastiodon has been banned, are running teams that are super weak to rock types, so I decided to run a triple SmackDown team to teach people to run a rock type counter. So without further ado, let's hop into these battles. I'm running SmackDown Chestnut, SmackDown Gigalith, and SmackDown Crustle. Leading into a Dugong, pretty neutral lead, I'm going to catch the Icy Wind onto Gigalith, where it is only going to be resisted, and see if I can bait out their best rock type counter. They have in back, and they have a Mew. So this tells me that they probably don't have anything close to a rock type counter, so I should be in a really good spot to close endgame here. I'm going to wait my clock because I am still switch locked in, of course, and I'm going to come in with the Chestnut and go for the Energy Ball. This is going to be doing absolutely massive damage to the Mew unless it is shielded, and they do decide to shield that up. At this point, I am more than willing to take a shield advantage with Crustle, so I call it, and they actually bait, so I survive. And I'm going to bank the superpower and now aggressively swap in with Crustle as I realize I may need the superpower to KO the Dugong endgame. I'm able to farm them down, which is great. And let's see what comes in. They bring in the Dugong, so they may be ABA weak to rock, which would be huge. What do they have in back? They have an Altaria. Oh no. No rock type counter. SmackDown team comes out to play. You love to see it. We're going to be able to go for this Rock Slide. This is going to be doing a ton of damage to Altaria. And basically at this point, we throw fast moves until they're forced to throw their Icy Wind to take us out. And then we have the loaded superpower in back on the Chestnut. And that's going to be able to take out the Dugong and to give us the win. You love to see it. All right. So taking the win in game 1, feeling good. Hopping into the next match here, picking up a fairly neutral lead versus a Lickitung. And they say swap into a Vigoroth. And this is, well, Vigoroth and fighters in general, even though Vigoroth is a faux fighter, are very difficult to deal with this team. The main goal of the team is, this isn't some grand, meta-defining, reshaping how you think about Retro Cup Forever team. This is more just like, are they running a rock type counter? No? Okay, I win. Are they running a rock type counter? Yes. Okay, I lose. It's definitely more of just a team for fun, but as you can see, Vigoroth is very, very tough, but with this X-Scissor, we are going to be able to take it out, so I'm really hoping this is their only rock type counter. If it is, we still have a chance. Lickitung comes back in, and I'm going to be coming back in with the Chestnut with the goal to land a superpower. This will just be a Body Slam. We can survive the Body Slam, which is very nice. And what do they have in back? A Shadow Machamp. So this is just a loss. So if they are running fighters, which I also feel are being extremely underutilized in the current meta, then I basically just don't have any play. I'm able to land the superpower, which is great, but I have to burn the shield there, and I'm going to need the shield because Lickitung can get to a Power Whip before I get the 2 superpowers, and that is going to be able to take me out, and with that, they are going to be able to take the game. So as you can see, this team, if they're running a team that doesn't have a good rock type counter, I can win, whereas if they're running multiple rock type counters, I just lose, and that's okay. It's a meme team. Regirock lead. They save swap into a Frostlass. I counter swap with Gigalith. Gigalith has a great matchup here. I can just shield once, fully commit to the farm down, and they can't get to a second charge move so long as I switch fast enough. And they die right as they receive the energy for the second move, which is huge. And let's see what they do have in the back. They bring out the Regirock. Oh no, does he not know about superpower? Go on, Gigalith. Teach him a lesson about superpower. And at this point, I'm more than happy to just let the Gigalith go because we've done so much damage to this Regirock. I come in with the Chestnut, and they bring out a Driftblim. Oh no. Oh no, they don't really have a good rock type counter. We're able to get off the energy ball and it's CMP. That's absolutely massive. It's a CMP tie, and now we can safely go into Crustle and commit to the farm down. They're going to be able to get to a move. They're at a Shadow Ball, but I'm fully expecting them to go Icy Wind to try and lower my attack. I call the bait, because either way, a charge move from Regirock is doing more than a charge move from the Drifblim, and we're able to take the win. Alright, hopping into the next match here, picking up an Altaria lead. Altaria is like, call an ambulance! And then Chestnut's like, but not for me, doing super effective damage. I switch out after 4 to try and catch a Sky Attack. Unfortunately, no such luck. I'm not able to catch a Sky Attack, so we're forced to shield up a Dragon Pulse. And they bring out a Zangoose, so a very interesting pick. I try and go for the superpower. Unfortunately, it is CMP. It's a CMP tie, which unfortunately I lose. And we're going to be going for the superpower, and we're probably going to be getting a shield here. I'm going to throw and just get to the superpower and throw another one, since they were trying to commit to an overfarm there, and they actually let it go, so we're able to take switch, and they come in with Frostlass to farm down. I aggressively swap in the Chestnut, I throw the superpower to get the shield, and hopefully I can threaten them so that they'll throw some energy, which they do. This is absolutely perfect. They're throwing some energy, which is exactly what I need to see. And now I'm going to wait my clock a little bit and come in with the Crustle. Crustle can tank one move. That's totally fine there. Shadow Ball. They bring out the Altaria, and I'm able to get it low enough where I'm going to be able to just go for the X-Scissor, and X-Scissor should be enough to take them out. One SmackDown. Ew, it's not enough to take out the Frostlass. Gigalith able to clutch it. So a very narrow win, but able to get the victory. Chestnut into Lugia. I'm going to be instantly safe swapping out of here into Gigalith. And they bring out a Lantern. And as far as rock type counters go, Spark Lantern is not a great option because you're very heavily reliant on landing a Hydro Pump, and since I land a Rock Slide here, I can shield once, fully commit to the farm down, and flip switch so that endgame my Crustle is going to be lined up against the Lugia. And we leave here with a nice amount of energy. So what do they have in the back? They're probably not bringing in the Lugia. Oh no, it's an Altaria, so another team that is ABA weak to rock types, so we are in a really good position here. We're able to get to another rock slide, which is big, and the Altaria is probably going to double shield and commit to the farm down and leave with a lot of energy. Crustle, unfortunately, doesn't do great against Altaria with energy, so we're going to come in with Chestnut to entice them to throw. We're basically just fully sacrificing the Chestnut so that we can come in with the Crustle and only get hit with one charge move. A Sky Attack from Altaria is going to do way less than an Aero Blast from Lugia, so I'm actually going to no shield here and save the shield for the potential Aero Blast. They come back in with the Lugia. We're going to be going for the Rock Slide, which does absolutely huge damage, and we're able to farm down before they get to the Aero Blast, and we're able to farm down the Altaria and take the win. And this is up against Dreyflames, who is an exceedingly talented Sylph battler, if I remember correctly. Again, we're going to try and catch the Sky Attack here, and we're able to do so. So able to catch the Sky Attack, which is very nice. That is, of course, going to be resisted due to our rock typing. And he brings out a Jellicent, and he throws on 4 Hexes. So this is just a Bubble Beam, and I don't have to shield this, and I'm still going to be able to get off my Rock Slide. And then interestingly enough, despite the fact that I'm so low and the fact that I'm debuffed, he actually shields up the Rock Slide, which is a move I don't necessarily agree with, and he's going to try and commit to the farm down. I go for the superpower. I'm hoping at this point that he's lost count, and then he tries to shield up a potential Rock Slide, and he does. Now I know that since he's running Bubble Beam, he's almost assuredly running Shadow Ball instead of Ice Beam, so I can safely come back in with the Chestnut and basically force him to throw a Shadow Ball, although he baits, and I'm able to get to the Energy Ball, and Energy Ball is going to be enough to take him out. And now we have a 2-shielded Crustle, and a 2-shielded Crustle is going to do very well against the Regirock that he has in back. Normally this is not a great matchup for Crustle, but if you give Crustle 2 shields, I mean, then Crustle's super thrilled about the matchup. So we're going to be able to start shielding up these Stone Edges. Regirock gets to them so quickly, but we saved their shields, so we're in a phenomenal spot here. Saving the shields, able to fully farm down, and we have a Rock Slide loaded for the poor Altaria. Alright, hello Altaria, goodbye Altaria, able to take the win and the SmackDown memes continue. Alright, picking up a Frostlass lead here. We are going to be safe swapping into Gigalith, and some people might be asking, HomeSlice, what happens when you see a Medicham? Because Medicham really seems like a core breaker to this team, because all three of your Pokemon do resisted damage, and it's able to hit all of them for super effective. Well, that's what you do. You just top left. Again, this is not a team that is like changing or redefining the meta. It's definitely a meme team where if they have a hard punish to rock types and a hard punish to just SmackDown users in general, we lose, and I'm okay with that. And again, they say swap Frostlass. We're able to shield once with the Gigalith and farm down. Jellicent comes in, and we're going to be going straight for the Rock Slide here. This is going to be doing a nice amount of damage, and we're able to get to another one. Unfortunately, they get to their charge move slightly ahead. Ice Beam does take me out. That's really not what you want to see. We are going to come in with the Crustle, try and farm down, and they were on their 4 cycle, so unfortunately we are forced to shield up an Ice Beam. We're able to take them out, but they have an Altaria in the back. Okay, this feels doable. We have all SmackDown users. They call the bait, and they concede the match. Oh no. Able to take the win. You love to see it. Chestnut into Hypno. Absolutely terrible lead for us. So we are going to be safe swapping into Gigalith. Alright, and it appears we're actually staying in and throwing a punch, which is very interesting. They do throw a punch, and they come in with a Litleo. Oh no, if this is their best rock answer, with it being a fire type, then this is probably a double fire backline. We're able to shield it up, leave with 2 rock slides loaded. They bring back in the Hypno, and they get a confusion through. I need to survive this confusion so I can get my second rock slide. We do survive it. Another confusion comes through, but that doesn't matter. We got both our rock slides off. We did what we needed to do. And now I'm fully expecting them to have another fire type in the back. So I'm just going to let this go. At this point, Ice Punch is really not going to do a lot. What do they have in back? They have a Rock Throw Magcargo. So we're going to get the shield here with the Rock Slide and then come in with our Chestnut. And SmackDown Chestnut will do so well here. All we have to do is shield the Overheat, and we have a very clear path to victory of farming down and then just energy balling the Hypno. We shield the Overheat, and my opponent knows that was their win condition and concedes the match. So we were able to find a double fire team that worked out very, very well for us. Alright, hopping into the next match here against a Shadow Dragonair. Terrible lead. We safe swap into Gigalith. They counter swap with Medicham, and we top left. As I mentioned, Medicham, we just leave. We just cut our losses. We're not winning those games, and that's okay. Alright, hopping into the next match here. Please, no Medicham. Alright, Vigoroth. This is doable. Like, I'll be honest, it's not good by any means, but it's doable at least. They're going to be going straight Body Slam, of course, and Body Slam, we can survive one, which is totally fine. We're going to be going for the Superpower, trying to do some big damage, and then more than likely bailing into our Crustle. Alright, we come in with our Crustle, and they counter with a Politoed, and they go straight for a Weather Ball. We do survive a Weather Ball here, and they're probably going to be unlikely to shield this because they don't want to go down 2 shields, so I go for the heavier hitting move. It lands, and now they're potentially in farm down range, and since I got that SmackDown through, I'm just going to shield this, and we're going to farm down and take switch advantage. So we're actually in an okay spot here. Unfortunately, I throw a fast move. I should have just thrown my charge move there. What am I doing? I end up wasting a shield past HomeSlice. What are you doing, my guy? You're killing me. And we're going to be going for the bait for some reason. They shield it up, and they have a Frostlass in the back. Okay, so this is going to be very tough. Shields are down. We come in with the Gigalith, and I switch to try and catch, but they throw. Okay, them throwing here is huge for us. They got worried that we had energy on our Chestnut. We come in with the Gigalith. If this is Shadow Ball, we die. If it's Avalanche, we live. We're able to live, and we're on 1 HP. Can we get off the Superpower? Is this going to be enough to kill the Vigoroth? And it is! Oh, the 1 HP clutch with Gigalith. You love to see it. Alright, and hopping into the final match here against Magcargo, picking up an amazing lead for us. And they bring out Talonflame. Oh no, this is looking like a triple fire team. This poor guy. He was just trying to meme. I was memeing as well, and my meme just hard countered his meme. I am so sorry. If you're watching this video, I am so sorry. But all in all, I had a ton of fun running Triple SmackDown. Did we go positive? Absolutely not. We definitely lost more than we won, but those wins felt so good. I had so much fun running this team. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, as I mentioned earlier, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video if you did enjoy it. And a huge thank you to our members here on YouTube. The support you guys provide is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys oh so very much. And until next time, I've been HomeSliceHenry.